Hello guys, my name is Webaffoh from webaffohgh.com and you are welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through what is WordPress and how to install WordPress locally on your computer so that you can start building your website offline and later on move the same website live on the internet. You don't need to have any programming knowledge skills or you don't need to have any coding skills to do it because we are going to use free plugins to do it. Please, if today is your first time of watching my video or today is your first time of visiting my channel, please click on the bell icon to turn on the notification and also subscribe so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be notified. Having said that, let's move straight into the video. So, what is WordPress? WordPress is an open source software. This means it is free and it enables you to create a beautiful website without having knowledge about coding for scripting languages. It's a content management system. This means it manages all your website content. That is, you can add pages. You can also customize your website. If you want to create a website from the scratch without WordPress, then you need to have knowledge about coding. That is, you need to know HTML. And HTML should help you to create a content on your website. You also need to have knowledge about CSS. And then the CSS will help you to put things at the right place in your website. That's the CSS. Then you also need to have knowledge about PHP so that your website can communicate with your database. And to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP right from the scratch. Guys, if you don't take care, you confuse yourself because learning coding from the scratch is very difficult. If you didn't get it well, you confuse yourself. That's why WordPress has come in to do all this hard work for you. You don't need to go and learn any programming knowledge or you don't need to have a special coding skills before you can create a beautiful website. No, you don't need. All you need to know, have access to WordPress. Globally, WordPress is the leading content management system because a lot of people are building websites with WordPress. Now that you know what is WordPress, let's see how you can install WordPress. To install WordPress, you need to have a domain name and web hosting. And with few clicks, you'll be able to install WordPress. But if you don't have domain and web hosting, you don't have problem at all. We are going to install WordPress on your local server using Localhost plugins to install WordPress. Because maybe you don't have a domain name, you don't have a hosting provider so that you can install WordPress right from there. But if you don't have domain and hosting, but you want to learn website from the scratch, there is a way for you. That's why I'm creating these tutorials. You can install WordPress on your computer so that you can start building your website offline. So that when your website is okay for you, then you put your website live on the internet. Or probably maybe you have a client, you want to design a website for your client and then you don't want to build a website live so that maybe the petty mistakes, the error that you'll be doing, it will go live. So the local host plugins will help you to build your website offline so that when you are okay with the site, then you transfer them live on the internet. There are a lot of local host plugins that we are going to use today. I've tried many of them, but the most powerful and amazing one, the fastest one among all, is the WP localhost. Okay, I've tried Vietnamese WordPress, I've tried desktop server, but among all, the local WP from FileHulu.com is the most powerful and the fastest one. Okay, so that's what we are going to use to install our WordPress. So to get the local WP localhost, okay, let's go into our browser and then let's open a new tab, then type in localwp.com, localwp.com, and hit enter. And this is the plugin. Okay, this is their website, the number one local WordPress development tools. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. We have a premium plan, that's the pay plan, and also we have the free version. In this tutorial, we are going to use the free version to install WordPress on our computer. Yes. So to get this plugin, click on create account or download for free. You have to create an account with the local.wp. Okay, so click on download for free. Download local. It is free and always will be. It is free and always will be. So please choose your platform. Okay, so click on the drop down. Click on the drop down. Alright. So if you are using a Mac computer, or if you are using a Mac, then you choose your platform. If you are also using Windows, if you are also using Linux, then you choose your platform. In my case, I'm using Windows, so I'll select Windows. So he said, first you have to fill in these details so that you can sign. So you said your first name. So maybe my first name is Gabriel, and then my last name is Apple. Then have a working email address. You have to have a correct email address. If you didn't provide a correct email address, it will never work for you. Okay, so try and provide a correct email address. Try and provide a correct email address. So in my case, I'll fill in the details by providing my email address. Let me choose my email address. Then now click on get it now. Click on it. So your downloading is starting. Your downloading should start automatically. So you can see from here. You can see the progress from here. Okay, so we are downloading the localhost. Okay. So now our plugin has finished downloading. So let's go and install it. Let's go to download. Okay, so this is it. Local 6.4.1 Windows. So double click to install it. So please wait while the setup is loading. Okay, so the plugin is installing. Now let's follow the instruction. Choose installation option. Okay, who should this application be installed for? My PC I'm installing on it is Webaffoh, or anyone who uses this computer. No, select the last option, only for me. Okay, then click next. Okay, destination folder, you can choose a different location to install it, but we are installing at the default place, that our big C. So click on install. Okay, so now our plugin is being installed on our computer. So let's give a few time a minute to finish installing right now. Okay. WordPress is doing great job. Alright, so our plugin has been successfully installed. So it's a complete local setup. Okay, so click on finish. Click on finish. So now we have successfully installed localhost on our computer. Let's wait for it to be launched. It will launch automatically. If it didn't launch, you can also double click on it to launch it. Okay. Alright. So our plugin has been successfully launched. Okay, so now we are going to build a website. We are going to start building a website offline. What we do is that now this is the interface of the localhost. Okay, this is what we are going to use to install our WordPress. So this is the interface. So if you click on this, drop down here, you see add new site. Add new site. This is where, if you haven't created a new website at all, this is where you click to create a new site. And then you also have import site. So maybe you have already built a website, you have already designed a website somewhere, and you have already saved it, or you have exported it. You can import it into this plugin, then you start working on it. Okay. Then you also have preferences about local, so you can read more about it, check for updates, help. If you also have any help, you can go to the community, then you get help from there. Okay, so now we are going to start building our website offline. Okay, so you see this plus icon meaning create a new site. So click on it, create a new site, click on it. All right, so what is your site name? What is your site name? So choose a name that will remind you that the name you are going to choose or the name you are going to put is what is going to show it at the front end of your website. So be very careful about this one. If you know you won't change this name again, be very careful about how you choose the name. But don't worry, you can change it at any time. Okay, so you can choose the name of your site. So in my case, my website name is called Webaffoh Ghana. This will be my website name, Webaffoh Ghana. Okay, so you click continue, and then at this point, it said choose your environment. Okay, now we are working on a specific version of PHP. Currently, we are using 7.4.1 version of PHP. Okay, and then MySQL version also is 8.0.16. So there are two options here. We have the custom one and the preferred one. The custom one is when you know a specific version of PHP that you want to work on it. That one you choose custom, then you choose your own thing. But we are going to use the preferred one. Okay, you can choose the custom one at your own time. If you have more knowledge about this PHP and stuff, you have more knowledge, you can also do it on your own. You can do your own customization. But we are going to use the preferred one. Okay, so click continue. So we are at the setup list, set up WordPress, and this is a crucial point that we have reached. So pay a critical attention to it. Here, there are three options here. It said WordPress username, and then WordPress password, and then WordPress email. This is the credentials you are going to fill in, is what you are going to use to log in at the back end of your website. So make sure that anything that you put it here, make sure you write it down so that you don't forget. Because the moment you forget, you can't log in into your website. So in my case, remember that the credential you are going to use the username and the password. Okay, so in my case, I'm going to use this email address. But already defaultly, WordPress has given you a default one, but this is how you also fill in yours. Clear what is there already, and then fill in your detail. You can fill in your detail. Okay. You can fill in your detail. Yeah. Webaffohgh@gmail.com, and the user is okay. So make sure that any information you put there, you write it down. Especially the email address and the password is the same thing you are going to use to log in. Okay, so write it down. And then the password. You fill in your password. So when you are done, then you click add site. Alright, so the WordPress is now doing all the hard work for you. Okay, so it's now compiling, configuring, adding, joining, writing the code, doing all the hard work for you and the background. Okay, so here, if you don't have a WordPress and then you want to build a website from scratch, this is where you'll be writing your code, you'll be writing your PHP code, you'll be writing your HTML, you'll be writing your JavaScript, you'll be writing your CSS. It's a hardcore, guys. But here in the case, this localhost WordPress is doing all this hard work for you. It's now compiling your database, putting things together for you. So just sit down and relax and wait for them, then they will do the hard work for you. So now we are creating a website so easy and so simple. It's so easy, guys. You won't go and learn any coding, you won't go and learn any programming skills. Just you sit down, relax. Localhost WordPress will do all this necessary hard work for you. Alright guys, so now our website has been successfully created. Okay, so now the local host has done all the hard work for you, has put everything together for you. So you see the PHP version is 7.4.1. The database MySQL is 8.0.16. Okay, the WordPress version, the current one is 6.0.1. So, and then this is the interface of this plugin, the localhost, right? So now our website has been built. This is the name of the website. And then by using this plugin, if the website is running, you can stop it here by clicking stop the site. And then you can also stop it here. And then if you want to go and see the site we have created right now, just click on open site. Click on open site. So we are opening the website we have created right now. So the name of your website is what? Webaffohgh, and the hosting providers are the local hosts. This is not, you don't have a domain name, or if not bought any domain name or any hosting providing platform. So we are using the local host. So this is the name of our website, Webaffohgh. So everything is live, everything is working perfectly, and I love this plugin so much. But you don't have anything on our website. You don't have. So this is the front end of your website. So if someone logs into your website, if you finish building this website and you take it live, if someone logs into your website, this is the front end. This is what people will see. Okay, but this is the sample page. Alright. So this is your website. So to go and do changes, to go and do add things, change things and stuff, then you come to your WP admin or the others, WordPress administrator. Remember that I told you to write down the credentials, your username and the password. This is what we are going to use to log in at the back end of your website. So click on WP admin, click on it. Okay, here it is. So it's a username or email address. Remember that I told you to write it down. I hope you are writing it down. Okay, so if you write it down, let's use it. The username is Gabriel Space, and then the password. Okay, you type in your password. Alright, if everything is correct, then you click on log in, and boom! This is the back end of our website. Okay, so the current WordPress version we are using is 6.0. This is the current one, the most current one. Okay. Alright, so this is the back end of our website. Okay, so when you log in to the back end of your website or WordPress dashboard, this is what you see. Okay, there are a lot of menus here. I'll take you through the menus one after the other so you get understanding perfectly. Alright, so for the first menu, when you hover on this WordPress symbol, we have the About WordPress. So if you want to read more about WordPress, you can also read from here. Okay, if you click on About WordPress, it will take you to WordPress, wordpress.org. This is their website, their platform, this is the documentation support. You also have a support if you want to read more about WordPress, if you want to get more tutorials, then you come here. You feedback, if you also have any feedback, you can also give it to them. Then next to the logo of the WordPress, you also see this one, Home, Visit Site. So if you click on it, it will take you straight to the website you are building right now. So if you click on it, you see your website. Okay, so this is your website. Alright, this is your website. Okay, and then if you come down, you also see updates. So maybe if you are using a oldest version of the WordPress and then you want to update the world, the moment you see that WordPress has updated their version, then you come here, then you click on update to update the version of the WordPress you are using. Then on the next menu, you see post. Okay, You see posts. So this is where you'll be writing all your posts, all your blogs, all your articles. Okay. So if you hover on the post, you see all posts, add new posts, then the category of the post and the tags of the post. Right now, maybe you confused or you won't understand it right now. Okay, you are now learning the WordPress. But as time goes on, when we advance, when we go further, when we do more about WordPress, you get to understand all this technology. So the categories, the tags and stuff, I will hold it here. When we do more, when you start writing our blogs, when you start writing, creating new pages and stuff, I will explain it later. So if you click on all posts, click on all posts. Right now, you've not created any post yet. Okay, you've not created any post. By default one, so if you go to our website, you see, hello world, welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. Edit or delete it. Then start writing another one. So, on the dashboard, this is the post that you see. It's the default one WordPress has given to you. But we don't like it because we are going to write our own post. So what we do is that we will clear or we delete them. So to delete this post, just at the box action, the drop down, click on the drop down, you see move to trash, click on move to trash and then check this box and then apply. So when you apply move to trash, it will delete it. So click apply. And now the post is gone. Okay, so let's go to our website and see. We've deleted the post. Let's refresh the page. You see, it's gone. Okay, so everything you do at the back end of your website, everything that you do at the back end of your website, it will reflect right at the front end of your website. So you deleted the post at the back end of your website, and now it's reflecting at the front end of your website. So WordPress is so easy and simple. The post, you can add new posts, or you can also come to this plus icon, then you see post. So the moment you click on this plus icon, you add new post. When you click add new post, you create a new post. But we are not going to create a post today. We do it in the next tutorial. Then after the post, let's also come to media. Okay, so when you hover on the media, you see library and add new. Okay, so when you click on the library, it will take you to your library, your media library page. That's where you'll be adding all your media files. So you see media library, say add new. So if you click on this drop down, you see images, audio, video, documents, spreadsheets, archives, unattached, man, and stuff. So on your WordPress website, you can add anything that you want to add on your website. You can add it when you come to media library. Okay, so if you want to add images to your website, you come to images, you go to the back end of your website, then you go to library, then you come to images. If you want to add audio, video, documents, everything that you want to add it to your website, when you go into media library, then you click on add new, it will take you straight to the media library platform, then you select your file to add it to your website. Okay, this is what the media does. Then let's also come to pages. Okay, this is where you'll be creating pages by pages. Right now, we've not created any page yet on our website. We just built the template, but we've not created any page yet on our website. Okay, so when we go to our website, you see, we don't have any page here. We don't have anything. We don't have anything. Only the name of our website. And then we also have sample pages. This one is the default one. WordPress gave it to us default by default. Okay, so we've not created any page yet. Okay, so to create a page, then you come to pages. When you over, you see add new pages. When you click on add new pages, then you can create different pages. So when you click on all pages, click on all pages, you see default WordPress has given us some, but it's not published. That's why we've not seen it at the front end of our website. The pages that WordPress has given to us default ones, we've not published it. That's why it's not reflecting. Okay, but it's still working and it's a link. So you see privacy policy. If you click on privacy policy, you see that it's not published, but it's draft. It's still working. So if you click on it, it will take you to that page. It's hidden. Alright. It's hidden. Okay, so you see this is the privacy policy page. It's not published. So you can publish right now. When you publish it, it will go directly to your page. Okay. You go back and then you also see this sample page. this sample page. When you go to our website, you see this one, sample page. Okay, so if you click on the sample page, it will take you to that sample page. Alright, this one is a default page that WordPress has given to you. In case you don't know anything about WordPress, they are giving you a guideline how to go about it. Alright. Okay. So these two pages that WordPress has given it to us already, we don't like it. We are going to create our own page, so we will delete them. Okay. We don't like this sample pages, so we delete them. So come to bulk actions, then on the drop down, click on move to trash, then come and select this box, and then click apply to delete those default pages. Alright, it's deleted. So when you go to our page and you refresh, this sample page will go away. Boom, it's gone. The sample page is gone. So now you don't have any page yet. Alright, that's what the page is also done. Let's come to comments. On the next menu, let's come to comments. So click on the comments. Let's also see. Now we don't have any comments on our page yet. We've not created any comments. Okay, so you will see to it that in the next tutorials. Let's come to appearance. Okay, on appearance, there are two menus over there. We have the themes and the theme editor. Every WordPress website must have a theme. Okay, and a theme is the style of your website. It's how the theme shows or tells how your website is going to be organized, going to be arranged. So a theme is the style of your website. When on our normal mobile phones that we are using, okay, we have themes on it. Our normal laptop or PC that we are using, we have themes on it. And the themes is the arrangement or the style of your website. Okay, so to build a WordPress website, you're supposed to have a theme so that it can add styles, it can add arrangement to your website. We'll talk about it details later in our next video. So to take you to the theme page. Alright, so by default, you see your WordPress has done everything for you. WordPress is doing a great job because they don't want you to suffer. They know that you don't have anything and you want to start building a website from scratch. So they have given you everything that you need. Okay, so WordPress has given you 3 themes by default. Okay, the first theme is the 2022 theme. Okay, so these themes determine the arrangement and the style of your website. So in your hero page or at the front page of your website, this black or dark black background and this bird, whatever the name of your website, how it has been arranged and how it has been colored depends on the 2022 theme. Alright, let's check another theme. This 2020 theme. Every year WordPress release a new theme. Okay, so we are in 2022. That's why the default theme is 2022 theme. Last 2 years theme is of 2020. So now let's click on this theme to see the style of our website again. So click on it and then activate. So when you activate it, it will go and replace the 2022. Okay. So now this theme has been activated. 2022 active now. Okay. Then the 2022 has been pushed aside. Okay. So now that we have changed the theme of our website, let's go and see. Let's go to our website, the front end. Let's refresh to see. Let's refresh to see. You see a new arrangement of our website. You see now our website has been arranged newly. Okay, you see the writings, the styles, everything scattered on our page. Okay, this is not nice. We are going to use our own theme to make our website look very nice. So this is the style of the theme. Okay, 2020. Alright. By default, you're supposed to have one theme so that the more you put more themes on your website, it will slow down your website. Okay, so default you have one theme active and installed. Then the one that you don't use, you clear them. Okay. Alright. So Let's see this 2021 thing too. Let's see that one too. Activate it. And let's see the style of our website right now. Okay. So now we have to activate the 2021 thing. Let's go and see. Refresh the page. You see, now our website, the arrangement and the style of our website has changed once again. So I hope now you've gotten the meaning of what the theme does. Okay, so the theme is the style and the arrangement of your website. Okay, we'll talk about it better or more in our next tutorials, right? Okay, so that's the thing. So you clear the two that you don't use and then maintain one. Okay, the active one. So to delete the thing, click on it. At the side, you see delete. So click on the delete to delete the thing because we are not using it. If it is there, it will slow down our website. The next one to 2022, click on it. Click on delete. Okay. Then that one too is gone. So now we have only one thing. Okay. And it will help our website run very fast. Okay. So that's what the thing does. Alright. On our next menu, on our dashboard, on our WordPress dashboard, we also have plugins. Okay. When you hover it, you see install plugins and add new plugins and the plugins file editor. So click on install plugin. You see now we don't have any plugin yet. Okay. And WordPress have thousands and thousands of plugins that you can choose from. Okay. WordPress is sky is the limit. Any plugin that you want, you can add it to your website. And the plugin add extra functionality to your website. Okay. So maybe your website is blank, you don't have anything on it. But if you want to put calendar on your website, then you go to plugin and you go and add calendar plugin to your website. Then you can access calendar on your website. The same thing if you want to maybe accept payment on your website. Okay, you can add payment plugin to your website so that someone can buy through your website, someone can sell through your website. Okay, so plugins add extra functionality to your website. Now you don't have any plugin installed yet. We'll do that in our next tutorials. Okay, so that's what the plugin does. So if you click on add new plugin, it will take you to the plugin page that you install from there. Okay, we talk about it later in our next video. Then you also have user. Okay, so if you see all users, then add new and the profile. So if you click on all users, you see now I'm the only one user and I'm only the administrator of this website. So this is my details. Okay, this is my name. That's why you see it here. If you hover on it, you see webaffohgh. So I'm the user. You can log it out. If you click log out, now you close the backend of your website. So if you want to do anything, if you want to go to the backend of your website and unless you log in, okay. So that's what the user does. And then you also have the profile. Okay. You also have the profile. And the profile, you see, you can change the style of your user profile. Okay. You can change it. You can add names here. You can add first name, type in Gabriel as your first name. You can choose to write any name you like. Your last name, you can also write Afro, and then your nickname. If you have a nickname, you can also write it here. Maybe my nickname is Mr. My nickname is Webaffoh as my nickname, and then display name publicly as. So the name that you want to appear at the back end of your website, you can choose that name. Right now, our username is showing as a public name. You can also change it from here. So any name that you put it here, first name, second name, and the nickname will also reflect at the display name publicly as. So if you click on this drop down, You see all the names you have typed over there. Okay, so which name that you want to display publicly? I want to display the name publicly as Webaffoh as my nickname. So right as you change it right now, it's also reflecting right at your user profile. Okay, you can add your picture there. We'll talk about this later. Alright, and then your email address is also there, and the website. Okay, http webaffoh.ghana.local. Because we are not using a hosting provider's name, we are using the local. Right? You can also write the biography info about yourself. You can change your profile picture on the gravatar. So if you click on the gravatar, you can go and change this profile picture there. Alright, so that's what the user menu also does. Then you also have the tools. Okay, if you hover on it, you see available tools. Import, export, site health, export personal data, and erase personal data. So available tools, if you click on it, you see the categories and the task converter. So these are tools. It will help you develop your website. We'll talk about it later. Then you also have the imports. The imports, if you already have a website built somewhere, you have exported, you can also bring them here. Okay. You can import them here. And then you also have export, then the site help. If you click on the site help, it will tell you how the strengths of your website. Okay. Results are still loading. Okay. This will tell the health of your website. So in case your website needs something or using something, it will tell you. Okay. So it said that the site health of your website is good. Alright. The site health check shows critical information about WordPress configuration and items that require your attention. One recommendation improvement is that one or more recommended modules are missing. Okay. That's it. But because it's not done any configuration, it's not set anything. Now the health status of your website is good. Okay, it's good. So these are WordPress dashboard. Okay, these are WordPress dashboard. Lastly, you see this personal data. When you select this, clear everything. Then when you come to setting, we have general. Right? This one we'll talk about this when we are writing our pages. When we are writing our blogs and our blog posts. Okay, so we have this one here. Alright, so this is what is all about WordPress. Okay, and then the dashboard of the WordPress. Okay, I hope you've learned something today. Okay, so in our next tutorials, we are going to learn what is themes, and then the plugins, how to add things in plugins, how to create pages, and then we'll continue from there. So because we are going to do more about this website that we have created. It's not end it here. We are going to do more, and now we are going to learn how to create pages. Now we are going to learn how to add plugins and things. So please subscribe to my channel so that anytime I release a new video concerning this website we have created, by the time you reach an advanced stage, now you can build your own website, then take it live on the internet. Thank you so much. Then also don't forget to like, then comment on this tutorial. If you have any comments, if you don't understand anything when you are installing the plugins, you are facing any challenges, let me know in the description below. So thank you so much for watching these tutorials. Please, if you found this video to be helpful, consider to subscribe for more upcoming videos like this and more valuable content. And also don't forget to like, comment this video, and also share this video to friends. And see you next time. Bye bye.